transform f of x equals x squared minus 2x minus 2 into its vertex form. Now, in transforming quadratic function into its vertex form, we have two methods. The first one is completing the square. In completing the square, the first thing that we will do is to group x squared and negative 2x. So it becomes f of x equals x squared minus 2x minus 2. And then we will get the coefficient of the second term, which is negative 2. And divide it by 2, the answer is negative 1. And then you square the answer. The answer is 1. So we will write f of x or y positive 1 and positive 1. After that, we will express this expression into a perfect square trinomial. So it becomes y plus 1 equals x minus the square of x minus 1. Copy minus 2. After that, we will transfer this positive 1 in this side. So it becomes y equals the square of x minus 1 minus 2. Then this will become negative 1. And we will gonna simplify this negative 2 and negative 1. So it becomes negative 3. Hence, y equals the square of x minus 1 minus 3. So this is the vertex form. And if we are going to find for the vertex, we will just get this one, negative 1 becomes positive 1, and then just copy negative 3. Another method in transforming quadratic function into its vertex form is by formula. In order to get the value of our x, we will just use this formula, negative b over 2a, and for y, 4ac minus b squared over 4a. Now, let us try to solve this one. So, the first thing that we will do is to identify the values of a, b, and c. So, based on this function, the value of our a is 1, the value of our b is negative 2, and the value of our c is negative 2. And then, we will just substitute all of these values to our given formula. So, x is equal to, just copy negative, and what is the value of our b? Our b is negative 2. So, we will have to place it in a parenthesis since the value is negative. And then, copy 2 times the value of our a is 1. Next, negative times negative 2, it becomes 2. And then 2 times 1, that is 2. So 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So our x is positive 1. For the value of y, replace a with 1, c with negative 2, and copy minus. Replace b with negative 2 square. Then 4 times a is 1. Then, what is 4 times 1 times negative 2? That is negative 8. Minus the square of negative 2, that is 4. 4 times 1, 4. So y is equal to negative 8 and negative 4. That is negative 12. divided by 4. Negative 12 divided by 4, that is negative 3. So the value of our y is negative 3. Therefore, our vertex is 1 and negative 3. And what was again our vertex form? Y equals, y or f of x are the same, equals a times the square of x minus h plus k. So all we need to do is to replace a with 1. Since this is 1, di na kinahanglan isuwat ang 1. And then replace h with 1. For our k, that is negative 3. Therefore, y is equal to the square of x minus 1. Positive times negative, that is negative 3. So regardless of the method that you will use, it will arrive the same answer. Bisan unsa pa nga method ang imong gamiton completing the square ba of or formula, parehos ra gyapon na sila answer. You try to compare it to confirm. Transform the function f of x equals x squared minus 10x plus 25 into its vertex form. So we will use completing the square. The first step that we will do is to group the terms containing the variable of x. Instead of f of x, we will write y. F of x and y are just the same. So it becomes x squared minus 10x plus 25. So we are just grouping x squared and negative 10x. Next is we will get the third term. So how do we get the third term? We will get first the coefficient of the second term, which is negative 10, and divide it by 2. And then you square the answer. Then negative 10 divided by 2, that is negative 5. And then you square the answer. That is 25. So 25, atuang idugang ning 25 diri nga side and right side. So it becomes y plus 25 equals x squared minus 10x plus 25 plus 25. After that, you will express this as a square of trinomial. So copy y plus 25 and then square root of x squared x, square root of 25, 5. Just copy minus plus 25. After that, we will transfer this positive 25 to the right side of the function. So it becomes y equals the square of x minus 5 plus 25. From positive 25, it becomes negative 25. Y equals, pila man eh? This is 0, right? So no need to write 0. Therefore, the vertex form of this function, f of x equals x squared minus 10x plus 25, is y equals the square of x minus 5. So, how do we get its vertex? Okay, tanawa rin ni siya. Since this is negative 5, we will write positive 5. And there is no value for our k, therefore this is 0. Next, what about if we use the formula ko, no? So, ganitong formula, negative b, x equals negative b over 2a. Pila gali values sa a, ani? You will identify the values of A, B, and C. A here is 1, B is negative 10, and C is positive 25. So if you are gonna use this formula, if you will be using this formula, so kanila yung B and A ang inyuhang pulihan og numero base sa mga nakuha ninyo nga values. So copy negative, and then our B is negative 10. And then 2 times ang A is 1. Therefore, negative times negative 10, positive 10. And then 2 times 1, 2. So 10 divided by 2, that is 5. So 1 atong value sa X, which is 5. Which is, they are the same. What about the Y? So ato ang Y. So itong formula. 4AC minus B squared over 4A. Just like the X. So ato yung pulihan is, ato arang hilamtan is kaning A, C, and B, and A. Okay? So ang value sa A nato is 1. C is 25. Copy minus, and then B's, the value of our B, negative 10. A is 1, 4 times 1. 4 times 1, 4 times 25. 25 times 4, 28. 100. 100 minus the square of negative 10, that is 100. 4 times 1, 4. So 100 minus 100, 0 over 4. And we all know 0 divided by 4 is 0. Therefore, our Y is correct. So they arrived the same answer, right? And for the vertex form, what's itong formula? Y equals A times the square of X minus H plus K. So, ato arang pulihan ning H and K. So, pila gali ang value sa H? That is 5. So, pulihan na now 5. Wait. Ang A is 1, so no need to write 1. X minus 5. Copy plus, and then ang value sa K is 0. So, since this is 0, basta 0 ang K, dili na kinahanglan i-butang. Di ba parehas ra sila og answer? This one and this one.